I came home and the door was just wide open, and
Nobody else is inside, or?
my girlfriend's in there right now.
Okay, but nobody else is here when you got home?
No one was in there when I came home, but my dog was, and I'm lucky he didn't get out.
Okay.
He just left the door wide open. And I was wondering how he got in, because he got in through this air conditioning and jacked the window off.
Say what?
That air conditioner was in the window.
Okay.
And he jacked that window up and got in there somehow.
Okay. And who is this that we're talking about?
My brother.
Your brother. Okay.
I mean, he's out of control. He's to the point where he's going to hurt himself or other people.
Sure.
And he's threatened to rob a place. He's threatened to do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. And it's like, he took off to go stay by a friend of his named Steve.
Uh-huh.
And he said, yeah, I'm coming back. I said, man, don't bother coming back. Because he won't help out around the house. He won't pay for nothing. And he's just drunk and high every single day, just out of his mind, you know, and I don't feel safe.
Okay. Was he previously living here?
Yeah.
With you? How long was he staying here for?
He's been here on and off for years and years. Back when my dad's in the nursing home and my mom passed away, and this is my dad's place.
Okay.
So I came to help my dad out before he went to nursing home, because right before I literally was moving from there, and I was going to come live in Sheboygan again because I broke up with a girlfriend. I was in Elmira.
Sure.
And so I was going to stay here about a month, and then I was going to go find a place, you know, to go live. And what happened is my mom died, and then I realized my dad couldn't take care of himself, you know, without some help.
Sure.
So I've been living here like over 2.5 years.
Over 2.5 years. Okay.
But like he's been on and off, like.
Does he have a room here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one right there. And I mean, that's where he trashed everything out of, like. And I noticed so far a drill is missing.
Okay.
One of my drills is missing, and I didn't get a chance to look if anything else was stolen. I got deadbolts on my bedroom.
Sure.
Because I don't trust them.
Sure.
And I don't believe those were tampered with.
Okay.
But like, I don't know if he's stolen it. I got other stuff in the house. I don't know if he's stolen. To tell you the truth, I had no lights. I came in. I don't know what he did. He did something that just jacked up the lights, and it's like the old-fashioned stuff with the screw-in fuses.
Yeah.
I don't know that shit. I've always had breaker boxes where you flip a switch, and so I finally figured it out.
Okay.
Thank God my dad had some other fuses in there.
Okay. When was the last time he was here?
He came to get some of his stuff, let me see, right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I told him, yeah, you can come get your stuff, man, anytime you want. And then he asked me when he left, he's like, when can I come get, if I want to come get some more stuff, when can I do that? And I said, anytime after this last Monday. And the only thing he had contacted me about is something about his friend ordered a phone and some SIM card. Well, I had a SIM card, but I didn't get there wasn't no phone in the mail, so I don't know what that was all about.
So he was last staying here before Thanksgiving, and then...
No, it's been longer than that. When he left...
That was just the last time
That's the last time he came here to get some stuff.
Okay.
You know, and let me think what would be the time that it was the last he was here. Let me think back. I think it was before October, the end of September.
When he was last staying here?
Yeah, because he just took off.
Sure.
And he was acting crazy. He said, I'm going to go rob a place. He said he was going to hurt himself, and he's just acting nuts, and I just don't feel safe, man. I'm like, I can't live like this anymore, you know, with him.
Sure.
And I mean, he's just out of control. He's just to the point where he's on disability, and he'll get his check, and he'll just go piss it away the first day out buying drugs or booze or whatever it is.
Sure.
I know for sure booze. I don't doubt drugs also, but, you know.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
Personally, that was when he came to get his stuff that one day.
Okay, right before Thanksgiving.
He sent me like a text message like yesterday from, I think it was either his friend or him, I don't know who. And they just said about coming to pick up that phone and a SIM card, and I was like, well, I don't have it, you know. I don't have a SIM card or a phone.
Okay.
There was a SIM card, I think, that came because it was a thin envelope. I felt it, you know, but it sure wasn't no phone.
Sure. Okay. So, You're saying pulled out the air conditioner, pushed up the window.
Must have kicked in the window or something. I don't know, man.
How was it when you got
I
here?
don't even know. Tried pushing it down to see if I could get it back, and I'm having a hard time getting it back into place now. Even.
Sure. You usually keep a hammer right there?
No.
Is that something that he would have brought?
Yep.
Okay.
That is not.
Is that something that would have been laying around
No.
here that he would have found, or something he would have brought?
Something he would have had to have brought.
Okay.
That was not there.
Did he make any indications that he was going to come back in the next couple of days to come get his stuff?
No. He just asked me if he could please come pick up that SIM card and the phone, and I didn't have a phone, so I didn't know what to tell him. You know, I don't have a phone.
Okay. Does he have a key to get in?
I changed the lock.
You changed the
because I was fearful.
Okay.
I was fearful of him coming and doing something. I mean, if you go look back on him, he's called 911 like 9-10 times in a night saying that drones are chasing him, lasers are trying to shoot him and all this shit. You could go look back on that. You have records of that. He's crazy. And that stuff ain't helping him that he's doing.
Is this usually taped up right along here? So is that
My dad might have had it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that might have been.
So when you got home, explain to me how the window
The window is just like, he might have tried to put it back down a little bit to make it look good, you know? But it was kind of like how it is almost, but I tried just to see if it would even shut anymore, and I'm having a hard time even getting it to close again after whatever he did, and then I don't know what he did to make the power go out.
Okay. How about the door?
The door, I can't, that screen door was just open like that, and the other door open like this, so you could see directly in the trailer when I was walking up, and then the light was on, which I didn't have the light on.
Sure.
This light worked for some reason, but all the other lights didn't work.
Okay.
So it must be a different fuse.
So the secondary door was open like this?
Just exactly like that, wide open, except for even wider open. You could see right in the kitchen.
And then the storm door was just as it is right now?
Yeah, it was just wide open like this.
Okay. Was it previously like bent and kind of
Yeah, to tell you the
like
truth, this is another thing that happened. When my dad ended up going to the nursing home, my brother would just lay there in his bedroom. My dad would fall on the floor and he'd leave him lay there when I was at work. And actually a policeman did this.
Oh, okay, trying to get
in, yes.
Sure, okay.
This was a policeman, but...
So that's pre-existing damage?
The screen door already, the policeman did that to try to get in to get my dad because he was on the ground. I was literally coming home from work, I'm walking up the thing and the policeman's trying to bust this door down and I'm like, excuse me, officer, what's going on? You know, and he's like, well, we got a call, you know, and then I let him in, you know, because I had the key.
Don't have a dead, that's just a regular key entry? Is it a deadbolt or a regular?
It's a deadbolt.
Okay. Was that deadbolt out and extended? Was it in? How do you...
It's got to be the same way it was because I just walked right in the door.
Okay.
You can come in if you want.
Sure.
Yeah. It would have been just exactly like how it is right there. I never did nothing to it because I was in shock. Just like, what did he do? And his thing stolen and this and that and the other thing.
Okay. Yeah, let's shut this here for a second. I'm going to take a look at the window from the other side. Did you have this the heat plastic to keep the heat in over the window?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else in the house that's obviously disturbed that you've noted so far?
Well, he threw all this shit. This shit wasn't here. And then he threw all this shit over here.
Like all out of his room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, I haven't had really a chance to even look and see if anything's been stolen. I know my drill's missing. I had a drill right here on top of this box right here, and that's thrown on the floor, and it's closed. And I had it like this, and there was a drill sitting right in here.
Okay, what kind of drill was that?
It was a Hart.
Is that H-A-R-T?
H-A-R-T. And I mean that's gone, man. It was just there. I just used it, and I put it right there.
Sure. Do you know the make or the model number of the drill or anything, or is it like a ratcheting drill?
It was what do you call it? What's the type that goes?
An impact.
Yeah, impact. Yeah.
Okay. What color was it?
It was blue and white with a black battery. And like I said, I could lights wouldn't even turn on. I can't even see if anything's missing in the living room or what. I got a lot of stuff I'm storing in there, so I don't know.
Okay, so this is where these get like sometimes, and I'll try and explain it as best as I can. All right. And obviously, if it was him, which everything you're telling me leads me to believe that it was him, right? There's going to be certain things that he's responsible for, and certain things that he would not be responsible for. And this is the answer I'm giving you is going to come straight from the statutes and the laws and everything, and it might not be the answer you want, but unfortunately, that's the way it is. If he was staying here, okay, you said he's been staying here. I understand on and off for the past couple weeks, days, months, years, right? Yeah. He's then established residency here, as fortunate or unfortunate as that is for you. Once somebody has established residency somewhere, without like a formal eviction or like a cooperative,
like I said, he just took off. Though.
Yeah, I get that.
And I had no way to even get a hold of him or know where he was.
I get that. So if he's established residency here, I'll say it from your point of view, as unfortunate as that is for you as to what you're reporting to me, he still has legal standing here, meaning that if you change the locks, hypothetically, whatever route or way that he wants to take to get in here, to get to his property and to his items and to his room, he can do. Now, it doesn't really excuse the damage to stuff or missing tools or other things that are going on.
Look around and see if there's anything else.
Based on what you're telling me about him staying here on and off, obviously, and it sounds like he's been gone since Thanksgiving, but you guys are before Thanksgiving, but you're having a little conversation. You told him that he could come back first things, and then you kind of had maybe this little falling out, if you will. You changed the locks.
Just because I was in fear of my own safety, man.
I don't blame you.
Like you said, you could look back. The dude sees drones and lasers and crazy shit.
I don't blame you, man.
He's nuts.
I don't blame you. Okay, and I don't get into my personal opinion on stuff, but you can make assumptions about maybe what I would do in that situation, right? But I have to look at it from the legal standpoint, right? Because that's what I do. Is I enforce laws and I take action on violations of laws, right?
It's all black and white. Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it's going to be a burglary, okay? Because from what I'm at least gathering at this point is technically he would have still had standing in order to come back to the residence to retrieve his belongings, okay? Damage to property, on the other hand, right? Does he have your phone number? Obviously, right?
Yeah.
So there's obviously
I just got a text from him.
There's obviously other ways
his friend's number, probably.
Sure, right?
I mean, I had bought a phone and it was my dad's, and I let him use it. And he probably pawned it off at somewhere to have money for whatever he's doing. But
there's obviously other ways that he could have gone around it, right? He could have gave you a phone call.
Could have came here any time, any night, and I would have let him in. I never gave him any troubles.
Sure. So that's the part that I'm probably going to be investigating more, because obviously if we're thinking it's him that entered, right?
There's no doubt it was him with how that's all disturbed from his room.
And that's what I'm gathering too. So it's probably going to be more of a damage to property, and then theft of.
Like I said, I need to look around and see if anything else is missing.
Yep, and that's something that you can do. Any idea where he's staying at?
Yeah, there's this guy named Steve, and I have his phone number, but I don't know the address.
Okay.
I don't know if you can find out through someone's phone number at all.
I can try. If we have a phone number for them in our system, it'll usually come back to a person, and usually a person gives us an address, but people change phone numbers sometimes so often, or move and change addresses that you never really know. But and this is,
I know he's by that. He lives by that. What's that school, Farnsworth?
Farnsworth.
I could probably find the place if I got the car and drove there.
I could take a look and
up in that area though, near Farnsworth. You know that park there? There's a park there,
Yep.
and then there's Farnsworth and all that. He's somewhere a couple blocks over, tucked in that kind of area. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. The number that he had texted from him, and it said, "Hey Todd, this is the message I got from him. Hey Todd, this is Terry's friend Steve. Terry is in the hospital getting help, but was wondering if any packages were there because I ordered Terry a phone. If I could possibly pick them up, it would be greatly appreciated. And I said, hey, I just checked the mailbox. There is a package addressed for my brother, but it doesn't seem like a phone. Is it just a SIM card or something like that? Mm-hmm. And then he said, on Wednesday, can I please come and pick up that SIM card and phone? Well, there was no phone. Mm-hmm. It was a SIM card. It's right here. This package right here came for him, and I would have been more than happy to give it to him, but it's like, I don't have a phone. I never got it. I don't know if he took it out of the mailbox or what.
Okay.
I saw him walking around. What day was that?
Wednesday, I think.
Was it Wednesday?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I seen him across the street where, you know where Embers used to be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's walking in that direction that way. When I was coming home from work, I saw him.
Okay. Does he drive or have a car?
No.
Okay,
Never
so he
had a
pretty much
license.
walks everywhere?
Yeah.
Bicycle?
I don't think he's got a bike.
Okay. What's that number, Todd?
Oh, yeah. 920 316 5629.
Okay.
And
So
he's got a bench warrant out for him, too.
your brother?
He was, what happened
what's
is
that for?
not appearing in court.
For
Criminal damage to property for my mom and dad when they lived here.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago was that?
2000. I don't know, man. It's been
Been
years.
a while. Okay.
Probably like 2020 or 19 or something.
Gotcha.
But yeah, same business. He broke in. My mom. See this here? I had to fix all this. See this? Look at this door here. I had to replace all this because he kicked in the door.
Oh, sure.
So I did that for my mom and dad because they couldn't even lock their door.
Gotcha.
And kick that in.
Okay.
And he broke their gate. But like, yeah, that.
So what I will do at this point, so it's not going to be considered a burglary at this point, based on what I explained to you, okay? But it's probably going to be very similar with the damaged
What if
property
I find
aspect.
some more stuff though? That's
Then
missing?
you can give me a call. That number I called you from, you can either give me a call, or if it's even easier for you, just send me a text message. You know, make a list.
And what's your name?
Jordan. It's my first name.
Jordan?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to just take pictures of everything. Okay, that hammer that we're thinking that he brought to
Yeah,
maybe
that
try.
definitely wasn't out
I'm going
there.
to take that with. Okay. So I'm going to get some interior pictures if you don't mind. Some
Yeah,
pictures
go ahead,
outside.
whatever you need to do.
If he comes back here tonight, give us a call.
Yeah.
Okay, because obviously he's got those
Don't
bench
try to
warrants.
confront him or do anything. Just call you guys and you'll come in.
Keep the. Honestly, if you think it's going to, like, if you just let him in, if you think it's going to escalate, you know, because of obviously the damage that's been caused, keep the door locked. Call 911. Okay, because obviously we're going to be looking for those bench warrants.
Oh, I didn't get to finish explaining that
Sure.
about that. Do you know Rachel Smith?
I do.
Okay, well, Officer Rachel Smith and is it Todd Preby?
Todd Preby, he doesn't work here anymore. He retired a couple years ago.
Did you know who he was though?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, those two were out here for my dad.
Okay.
When my brother, like I said, I came home and my dad's laying on the ground with his pants off, peed himself, and he's laying in his bed sleeping and wouldn't help him. And Officer Rachel arrested him for that warrant, and it turned out he had COVID at the time. So they let him out because of COVID, and then Officer Rachel, since my brother didn't have a phone then, she gave me a call and she said, can you give me a way to get a hold of your brother, you know, because he's got to take, I'd like him to take care of this once he's better.
Yeah.
And he just has refused to do it. I've told him to turn himself in and take care of that.
Do you have any phone number? You don't think he has a phone at this point, really?
I think
Maybe he does, but don't have a number
I helped
for
him
it.
set it up for him because he's on disability, so they had some type of benefit where.
Sure.
And I got an email saying, sorry to see you go.
Okay.
Just recently.
Sure.
So I don't know what happened, what he did with that phone.
So he doesn't work anywhere then?
He's just on disability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know any places where he hangs out in Sheboygan? Besides
Do you
maybe
know
Steve's?
Jason Clark over there?
Mm-hmm.
He goes over there.
Okay. All right.
That's where a lot of trouble comes from.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab some pictures. I'm gonna take that hammer with. If he comes back, give us a call. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get that window shut, man, because it's not secure otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, it's your home. You can do whatever as you please with it. You know, if you gotta, you know, if you got some 2x4s laying
To
around,
secure
and
it
you
up,
gotta,
I mean, whatever you gotta do, yeah,
yeah.
to secure it, right?
Yeah, you seem like a pretty handy man, so I don't doubt that you could.
Well, yeah, you should see how reinforced my doors are, man, in my bedroom because I just don't trust them.
How much stuff is left in his room?
Some of the stuff is mine and some is his,
Okay, gotcha.
but it's a big mountain of shit, you know, a big
Sure.
mess.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other questions for me at this point?
No, thank you.
Okay.
You've been very helpful and
Okay.
explained everything very well. Thank you.
Yep. So you have my number. So I work until 11 o'clock tonight. If you want to take a look and like compile a list,
See if I can see anything missing.
yeah,
or-
shoot me a text
Alright.
message. That'll probably be best because then I can just have it and look at it right away, especially if I don't answer.
Yeah.
If he winds up coming back, just call 911 because I might be on a different call or something. Sometimes I leave this phone in the squad and I'm out doing something. So if it's a pressing issue, just call 911. They're always going to answer.
Okay.
Okay. And then if I'm still working, they'll send me down and probably some other officers. If I'm off for the night or busy, they'll send somebody else down.
But
So,
I mean, seriously, even for his own good, he needs to be taken in.
well,
really
he's
does.
got those bench warrants obviously, and
He
he's
really
got some
needs to
stuff
be
probably
taken in,
coming
dude.
from this.
He's a danger to himself and others.
Is he diagnosed with anything that you know of?
I know he's bipolar. He might have said borderline schizophrenia,
Okay.
but yeah. And
Does he
then
take any medications for anything?
He takes like Valiums and I don't know what other things.
Okay.
But like, you know, mixing obviously mixing alcohol and drugs and stuff doesn't.
That
help
is never a good combination.
That doesn't help when you're already having mental problems and talking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, and the blinds weren't like that either.
Say what?
The blinds he must have.
Were those hanging up here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So is this like pushed
Yeah.
down further?
It
So
was
this-
kind of what I did is I'm trying to remember exactly how it was. This was up
Okay.
more.
Sure. You,
Like-
you can leave it where it's
Yeah,
at.
it was
It's
like
okay.
more up to here almost.
Okay, enough for
And then
somebody
this
to
was
sit
just
through
kind
it.
of all jacked up, yeah. And I don't, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Okay. And then the door was open, you mentioned. So, I mean, I'm thinking came in through here and left through the door, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine because he's done that before. I've come home and the door is wide open, and I'm like, I could have got robbed blind, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take some pictures from the outside. I'll grab that hammer. Like I said, if you got any questions about anything, you got my number. You can give me a call.
Or text.
You can shoot me a text. Or if he winds up coming back, call 911. Let him know who's here. Let him know this person has, 2 bench warrants for arrest through the police department, and
He has 2 of them?
I think it's 2, 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. I know he's got at least one.
Okay, and they were,
Because
just
they
involved
cuffed
in.
him and hauled him off when they came
Sure.
to my dad.
So, and then we'll get somebody down here rather than
Well, yeah, it's
You-
not
you-
worth it. You can't argue with him.
yeah, exactly. And I don't want anybody else getting hurt or injured
Yeah.
or stuff inside the house getting destroyed or anything like that. So
Yeah.
we'll get down here and then we can sort it out
Yeah.
from there pretty much. So, all right. Any other questions from either of you?
You've
Okay.
been very helpful, thank you.
Try and have a better night. Okay. I know I might
See,
not.
I have anxiety, and
I
I'm just
get it.
at like boiling point right now for anxiety.
Yeah. Well, did you guys just get? I'm seeing the pizza. That has.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question for you.
What?
I assume you called when you got home and noticed
Well,
everything,
yeah,
right?
she lives in Green Bay,
Okay.
and
When was the last time somebody was here?
not since 4 this morning.
4 o'clock this morning.
I go to work,
Okay.
and I see. I came. She lives in Green Bay. I came to pick her up, and then we were coming back. It was supper.
So
and,
about 4 o'clock this morning is when you leave.
yeah,
Everything's secured.
yeah.
Everything's normal. Okay. And then you come back. You both come back.
And see the door wide
Okay.
open.
Perfect. So sometime between 4 and whatever time you called, I got that logged. Okay. All right. I'll grab some
Go figure,
pictures.
the one, I wasn't planning on going to Green Bay either.
Sure,
and
well.
it was one of those things. Well, you want to come pick me up? I'm like, all right.
And in all honesty,
And it could have been done before even I got done with work.
Sure.
From work.
And-
I work in West Bend, so I have almost an hour drive
Sure.
home.
and in all honesty, as shitty as this is, maybe it's better you guys weren't home when it happened, right?
He's
I mean-
one. like I used to have a trailer way at the end on 60, way at the end.
Okay.
I was sleeping during the day one time, and he smashed one of my windows in and was climbing in. That's just how crazy he is. He just does
Okay.
stupid shit.
All right. Grab some pictures. I'm gonna take the hammer along, and then I'll be out of here. I'm gonna try and.
I don't know if he damaged that air conditioner at all.
And so you're saying that was in the
It
window?
was in the window, yeah, and there was
the cardboard
I
pieces.
thought
of
there
the,
was even some type of wood or
I
something.
think you got some cardboard you had next to it right here. Probably trimmed around it.
Yeah,
Right?
it was. I could have sworn there was wood. I don't know if he threw it down.
It might be outside.
No, there's wood right there.
Where?
See it?
No, this was up here. This was up. See, yeah, because he had this window all the way up because this was touching here.
Gotcha. Okay.
My dad had done that. You know, he had that to try to from people opening the
Yep,
window.
I gotcha.
And that's the way it was when I came. This board was up to this point.
Okay.
With this part of the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will. Like I said, get some pictures. I'll take that hammer, and I'm gonna try and find him tonight. If you figure
Yeah.
out where.
Hopefully that number will help you out because
Yeah, it's
I don't
somewhere.
know the guy's last name,
It's better than nothing.
but
I can usually.
it's like he's a friend of Jason Clark's.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
Those bobbleheads are gone.
Is that the drill you're looking for, Todd?
Yeah, we found the drill.
Okay.
You can scrap that, but I just found something missing.
Okay.
They were 4 autographed bobbleheads in there on top of my dog's cage.
Okay.
And they're worth about $500.
In total?
At least because I had 4 of them, and as a matter of fact, I had them out because I was going to put them up on eBay because, you know, times
Okay.
are tough. You know, I
Sure.
needed a little extra money. And I was looking up, and 3 of them sold for $500. I had the whole set of 4, and they all were
Who? What were the bobbleheads of?
the movie Slapshot, the Hanson brothers.
Okay.
Then they are gone, definitely gone. 100% they are gone. Not like the drill where it fell down. They are gone.
Okay. And they were up on top of the microwave?
Yeah, and he does. No, not the microwave, the dog cage.
Gotcha.
And those are 100% missing because they were just there when I left this morning when I put my dog in the cage.
Okay.
And he does go to Freak Toys and try to sell stuff, so you might want to let them know to keep an eye out
Sure.
for that.
Yeah, I got a pretty good relationship with those folks over there,
Yeah,
so
if he tries to come in there and sell those,
I can definitely do that. Anything else over here besides the air conditioning being moved? Anything else that just seems out of place to you? I'm assuming this is the rest of the cardboard and the flashing and stuff that was around the window here.
this backpack wasn't there.
Is that his backpack?
Probably.
Okay, just leave it there for now. I'll grab it. So not your backpack?
No.
Okay. What kind of puppy you got?
The Chiweenie.
Chiweenie. So it's a mix of a Dachshund and a Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Sweet water.
He would have been barking at you like crazy if I wouldn't have had him.
It's
in his
alright,
house.
I like dogs.
He's a sweetheart, but he just, those little dogs are so hard to train. They like to pee and poop in the house.
Sure.
And
How
he
old?
likes to bark at everything. He's 3 years old. He's a
Years.
rescue.
Okay.
I've had him since 7 months.
Nice.
But yeah, that's definitely not my backpack, and that wasn't there.
Okay. Maybe there's more stuff inside of it. We'll see.
And when I seen him walking, he had a backpack on yesterday when I passed him driving home from work.
Like for cat sheets.
What is that?
Lakes for Caps. So it's a program that we have in the city for individuals that are homeless. Where we try and get them housing, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So that might have been some goggles.
Let's see what believe me, he's put on like crazy stuff to protect himself from these stuff all the time.
All right. Well, there's his wallet. Okay.
I guess that kind of solves the mystery, especially there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those bobbleheads are definitely decent, dude. And I was gonna
Okay.
sell those. I really need that money right now.
I got a good relationship with the folks over at Freak Toys.
You
So,
might want to just alert them to him bringing anything in,
sure.
because who knows what he all could have talked. I have
Yeah.
a lot of
Like I
stuff.
said, take a look
I moved
tonight.
from a house and I moved over here.
I get it,
and
man.
I have stuff in the living room. I have
get it.
stuff all over, man. But yeah, but I had those sitting on the dog cage, 100%.
Okay. Like I said tonight, take your time, look through the stuff, and just compile a list for me and text it over. And
Hopefully I can figure it out. But 100% those are gone. And I just thought about that right away. I'm like, I
okay.
better check if he touched those. Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
They were the Charlestown Chiefs. They were the Hanson brothers. It's in a movie, Slapshot.
Snapshot. Okay. Hockey movie, I assume?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, from the 70s and shit. So I met all those dudes, like, because I used to go to hockey conventions
Okay.
in Toronto.
Oh, nice.
And I had all those, and I was going to sell them. And
Way before my time.
Yeah.
So.
well, I was born in '72, so it's kind of I didn't see it at the time. when
Sure,
it
but it's
came
one of
out.
those movies you grow up watching, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
It's really famous with people that like hockey. I'm a Blackhawks fan. so-
All right. Okay, I will get out of here. Like I said, just take a look around tonight. See if there's anything else missing. If he shows up, give us a
Yeah,
call.
so I was wrong about the drill, but I did
That's
not
fine.
make no mistake about the bobbleheads, man.
Okay,
No mistake at all. They were on top. I could even show you where I had them if you want to see.
that's all good. I assume those would be something you would notice if they were gone.
Yeah,
so.
dude, they're valuable. Like I said, like nobody has a whole set of them because there's like the 3 guys and the goalie,
Okay.
and just the goalie can sell for like $400
Wow.
unsigned.
And they're all signed, you said.
All of them were signed
Wow.
by the actors
Cool.
of the movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it's gone.
Well, not necessarily, man. Not necessarily. You never know. And I got an email that I usually I keep an email contact or phone contact with the people at Freak Toys because
A lot of people probably try to fence stuff off.
they do.
Right? That they
Yep.
steal. Yeah.
Yep. Luckily, they keep anytime people bring in collectible stuff to sell it. They make photocopies of people's
I've
IDs.
sold a lot of things there myself. You know, I know
Yeah.
all of them there and stuff. But
Yeah.
obviously, they're my things.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Jordan.
Yep. No.
Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Take it easy.